One of the biggest problems with really large-scale photovoltaic systems is the fact that you have to collect an immense amount of data, which becomes almost impossible to oversee. What we've done is create a virtually immersive SCADA system which helps you visualize all of the data that you're collecting in a meaningful fashion. In order to collect all of the data that we're generating throughout the system, we've created what we call solar power optimizers and trackers, SPOTs. Not only do they collect all of the data that we're generating throughout the system, they also give us control over each string independently that's connected to it, providing maximum power output for each spring, maximum power point tracking, as well as boosted DC voltage to reduce conduction losses in the entire system. To reduce labor and costs, we also connect these spots in parallel with another on a single DC bus, which then feeds to the centralized inverter station. Since we're running at a higher voltage, we can reduce conductor sizes immensely, to the point where you can save 8.5 to 10 cents per watt just on the DC conductors themselves. Collecting data from each individual spot, which has control and collects data for each two tables that we have, which ends up being 88 modules in this case, gives us a granularity of the entire system that lets us actually represent the output of the entire system accurately with what's happening in the real world. And what this means is that when power output drops, the color of the modules actually changes, giving you a good indication as to what's happening overall in your system. What this also does for us is, since we're collecting data historically, we can actually build a model of the cloud based on the shape and the shading that we're getting on the system itself and the direction it's going in, giving us a vector of the movement of the cloud. Since utilities will have to incorporate more and more large-scale photovoltaic systems into their grid, it will become ever more important to be able to plan the usage of their reserve generation capacity. This system actually lets you do that by giving you a few minutes ahead of time, in real time, the approximate output of the photovoltaic system. Not only are we collecting all of this data from the harvesting system, we also get an immense amount of data from our inverter systems as well, giving you a good overview as to what exactly is happening with your conversion, your harvesting, and everything in between. Every one of our customers will have a virtual model of their system, which gives them control and monitoring capabilities from anywhere in the world.